Well, as Adam showed us, David Foster made the announcement this morning at the iconic Oak Bay Beach Hotel, still under construction. Nearly 2 years ago, the Walker family and the Foster Foundation began talking about how they could work together to give back to the community and to help children and their families. And the Miracle Concert will be a great way to open the new hotel, which has been a long time coming. A News reporter Cheryl Bloxham has that part of the story.
Concrete and construction, the foundation of the largest building project in Oak Bay's history. The iconic Oak Bay Beach Hotel is just months away from opening, complete with a cafe, pub, and theater.
We'll have live theater productions on weekends year-round, and it's a movie house throughout the week.
The Walker family, which has owned the property for close to 4 decades, is rebuilding the waterfront hotel. The rebirth is taking shape, and so too is a new partnership.
So we're aligning ourselves with David Foster and his foundation. We're standing actually in our dinner theater showroom, which will be branded a David Foster Foundation Theater.
The 200-seat theater will act as a fundraising vessel for the David Foster Foundation.
A portion of the proceeds of this theater will flow to the foundation for the next 10 years to assist families with young kids that are experiencing a need for organ transplants, which is the mandate of the David Foster Foundation.
It's about how do we save lives, how do we keep families together, and aligning ourselves with the Oak Bay Beach Hotel. Their mandate was very similar to our mandate, which was giving back to the community.
Proceeds from the theater could reach $1 million over 1 decade. That's on top of the $1 million expected during the grand opening celebration next year, which will also mark the 25th anniversary of the David Foster Foundation with a weekend concert and gala.
It's going to look fabulous.
As they tour the site, the Walker Foundation says partnering with the David Foster Foundation is the right fit, not because they have a personal connection to organ donation. In fact, quite the opposite.
Kevin and I have 2 very healthy children who just gave us 2 very healthy grandchildren this year. And I think it's through becoming a grandparent that you realize, wow, this is a blessing to have healthy children.
That's why the Walkers are making this commitment.
We want to do something that goes beyond the commerce of owning a hotel. We want to give back, and helping these families gives us that opportunity.
I fully expect 10 years from now to be talking about a renewal of that relationship and continuing really the legacy work of David Foster.
This construction site represents more than the rebuilding of a hotel. It is also about building a foundation for the families of children who need organ transplants and shedding light on the demand for organ donation. If you would like to become an organ donor, visit davidfosterfoundation.org. In Oak Bay, Cheryl Bloxham, A News.
And joining us now live from Oak Bay is the owner of the Oak Bay Beach Hotel, Kevin Walker. Kevin, thanks for being with us tonight.
That's my pleasure. Thanks, Hudson.
We'll talk in a moment about the concert and today's big announcement, but let's talk a little bit about the hotel. What was, I mean, you're almost there now, but it was a long time coming. What was the biggest obstacle, Oak Bay Council or the economic downturn?
Oh, we expected that this kind of change in Oak Bay would be time-consuming and probably a long, drawn-out process. But the biggest unexpected issue was the change in the world economy. It definitely caused us some challenges that we're just so thankful we were able to overcome. And here we are 9 months from opening day, and it doesn't look like anything's going to get in our way now. So we're just very, very thankful for that.
There is a banner that hangs on that big crane that we see on the screen right now that says the return of the Snug. Tell us about the Snug. It's been taken apart. I mean, it's a place that holds a lot of memories for a lot of people watching, and it's coming back as it was.
Oh, yeah, the Snug, I'll tell you, people said to us when we were proposing change to the old Oak Bay Beach Hotel, do anything you want to the hotel, but don't you dare touch the Snug. Well, we had to touch it, and so we dismantled it, board by board, brick by brick, leaded windows, and it was all put into storage. And in fact, the Snug in the new hotel, although it's within the shell of an incredibly magnificent world-class building, it actually is a replica of the original Snug pub. So people will walk into it and say, gosh, I've been here before, this is very nice, and did they ever fix it up nice? And you probably, Hudson, you might find your mug still hanging there.
It may still be there, I don't know. Kevin, you and Shauna spoke eloquently today about your family's commitment to this project and your support of the Foster Foundation. You also talked a bit about your dad, too. Tell us what your dad might think if he were there today.
Well, you know, my dad passed away in 1999, but I had the good fortune to work with him going way back to the mid-1970s. In fact, both my grandfather and my father and I all worked together in the late 70s right here at the Oak Bay Beach Hotel and on a couple other projects that Dad had going. So, yeah, we lost my dad and really my best friend back in 1999, but he was a visionary, and he and I used to dream about moments such as this. And I was recalling today the last time that he and I walked up through the garden when he was in rough health there back in the late 1990s. And yeah, if he was here today, he'd be getting quite a charge out of this. This is a wonderful moment in time for our family.
I bet he would. He'd be proud of what you and your family are doing, not just at the hotel, but to help families on the island. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Hudson. Thanks so much for your support.
It'll be exciting next spring. Take care.
Yes, that's for sure. Thank you.
Okay.